The Elemental Plateau might actually be the most popular farming spot in all of TBC. For a decade, this spot has probably had players in it, be it on the old, real classic TBC, private server TBC, or classic TBC now. There's always been somebody in this spot. And right now it looks like it's a bunch of horde mages. So honestly, I'm a little worried. But either way, today we're going to be killing 500 of the elementals out here in the Elemental Plateau. Now, you can get 4 different types of elementals here. You can get the motes of earth off of these rumbling earth hearts. You can get motes of water off of the, where are they? Crashing wave spirits. But today we're going to be ignoring those 2. Maybe we'll do them in a different video. Because on my server, motes of water and motes of earth aren't worth too much at the moment. But what are motes of fire from these raging fire souls and motes of air off of the storming wind rippers. Now, again, I'm a little worried because all I see are horde mages here. So we're probably going to die a couple times. So we should probably get right into this. So without further ado, let's begin 500 kills on the air and fire elementals in the Elemental Plateau. So there's a couple reasons why I wanted to do this spot. One was because, well, like I'm saying, it's... Oh, look, an alliance. It's crazy. One, because I honestly think it might be the most popular spot in the entire game. And 2, well, I've been doing a lot of blacksmithing. Like, I just made my Drake Fist hammer. I've been buying expensive bags. Like, I'm down to 30,000 gold, so I definitely need to actually make some gold for the next couple farms, right? Nice. So you can see we also get some Oshugun powder samples. You can turn these in for goodies if Hala is controlled by your faction. And also, yes, your eyes don't deceive you. I am playing Fury. Usually I play arms, but Horde have been kind of cool lately, so I don't really feel the need to play arms and defend myself as much. I'm probably going to eat those words. But Fury's nice, and I also have weapon skills to level up still. I've kind of just been PvPing a lot, but I do have to level up my mace skill and my dagger skill still. It's definitely going to be difficult to secure a good amount of mobs here. I mean, I say this about literally every single spot we do, but if you're a mage, you're going to have a much easier time here than probably any other class. I'm sure I'll be able to cleave them down decently with sweeping strikes, but I'm just like every other farm in the game. I think this is going to be dominated by mages, so let's try to cleave one down here. Just see how that goes. These guys do hit decently hard. Like, if you just hit level 70, you might struggle with these a little bit, but I think most people have a decent amount of gear by now, so you should be fine. I wouldn't overthink it. And yeah, these guys look like they can be cleaved down decently well. My gear is not insane. You know, I got a couple perks. My gear is not insane by any stretch, but I'm not having a problem cutting through these dudes. So originally, Blizzard intended for this spot to be only accessible with a flying mount, but there is a way to do it with a ground mount. I'll leave a link to my friend. He changed his YouTube channel to MMO Guides, so I'll leave a link to his video on how to do it because, well, there's no need for me to explain it when he already has a really awesome, quick explanation of it. So that link will be in the description, and shout out to him, of course. Don't forget to give him a sub. Essences of Fire, flashbacks to classic WoW, or vanilla WoW. These, man, I made thousands of gold off these back in the day, but now they are a measly 37 silver. These guys are like just squishy enough where I feel like sundering's not worth it. What's this mage thinking? That mage wanted to message me something, but he decided not to. No battle shout is cringe. So we are at 9 kills here and no motes. Interesting. They should be at a 32% drop rate for motes of air and the motes of fire. So I think so far we're getting unlucky, but that's cool because that means we're just going to get lucky here in a minute. My crits are pretty big right now. It's definitely the strength of a Halani. My build right now is Death Wish Sweeping Strikes. It's more of a meme. If you really wanted to maximize single target DPS, you'd probably go Rampage, right? But yeah, I like Sweeping Strikes, Bloodthirst, or Death Wish. It's kind of my shit. Look at me in the grass. You can't even see me in the grass, dude. Oh, sorry, that's goofy. right, 99 kills. Had a bit of a hiccup with a rogue, of course, wanting to gank us whenever we got low, but just like mages dominating every farm spot, well, what can you expect, right? That's what rogues do, so not too much of a surprise there. What is a surprise are the amount of motes we've got. So we are 100 kills in, 57 wind rippers, 42 of the fire souls. Obviously, the fires are harder to kill. There's more competition for it, I mean, because, well, they're worth more gold, right? So 19 fires and 29 motes of air. Super stoked with that. We're definitely going to get more. I would say this is like kind of on the unlucky side as far as the amount you get, but I guess it's too early to tell, right? So either way, without further ado, let's get our 100th kill over here. Pop recklessness for this. We're going to be here a while. We're not seeing some big numbers. And hopefully we can get a couple motes. Alright, for our 100th kill, we get a fragment. Nice. We're getting a lot of those, that's for sure. So, all in all, everything's going well. I mean, the weapon skill's going up. Yeah, no. Weapon skill's going up. Gold's going up. Motes are going up. And there's actually not that much competition right now, which is good. So, let's crank up the heat, and I'll talk to you guys when we're at 500 kills.
Let it rain, rubber band, and your bitch is a fan. I know pain, smoking plans. Moving dope, got 50 grand, 100 grand, 200 grand. And get my dough straight from my rent. Moving backs, I'm moving backs. Clientele at my phone ring, give me paid. Oh, give me paid though. Make a rack in 3 days, gotta stay low. Pop a perk, coding pills for myself, nah. Rolling green, got the best top shelf, nah. I go monkey on the bitch, I got 2 banana clips, I finesse another brick, and my baby is I go monkey on the bitch, I got 2 banana clips, I finesse another brick, and my baby is my stick, no.
Like a tier 1 operator, mouth stay closed. Fuck the feds, we ain't writing papers. Kicking in your door and moving silence. We the infiltrators. Belt that machine guns, bitch, we strapped up like the Terminator. Red that on that anthem, bitch, I'm aiming at your head, yeah. Dumping out the magazine, we fill you up with lead, yeah. Buried 6 feet under, now your ass stay with the dead, yeah. Heavy metal blazing when I'm walking down the shred, yeah. 187, rock the sun, I cause a havoc. Savage when I came up out the womb, bitch, I'm erratic. If he run his mouth, he disappear just like it's magic. Catch him up in traffic, we gon' hit him with that magic, yeah.
Alright guys, that is 499 kills. I broke this into 3 sessions of about an hour and a half each, and I will be the first one to tell you that this spot with any more than 3 people is going to give you trouble. Any less than 3 people, I think you're going to have basically very little, if not any downtime, unless of course you have like some Chad mage who's just AoE farming all of the damn fire elementals so you can't grab any. But as long as you don't have that, and there's like less than 3 people, you should have some mobs for sure. Another thing I've noticed about this farm are people are super aggro. I actually can't tell if it's always this way, but when I've seen Horde here, they're throwing hands. So there's not really that like cool kind of, all right, you're going to farm, I'm going to farm, let's both make our money and get out of here vibe. It is very like, no, I'm going to kill you and take this spot or die trying vibe. So do with that information what you will. But as far as gold per hour goes, I don't want to get too into the loot before we get to Stormwind, but as you can see, we are killing it on motes of air and motes of fire. So I'm honestly ready to go to Stormwind and tally all this up. So without further ado, let's go ahead and pop Death Wish. I don't have Recklessness, so just Death Wish. And knock this last Storming Wind Ripper out. Alright. And for our 500th Elemental Plateau Elemental, we get nice Elemental Fragment, a Mote of Air, and actually some half-decent Merc Blood Shoulder Guards of the Bandit. Real quick before I forget, these guys also do drop the Oshugan crystal powder sample, but I already had full on my bank, so I won't really be counting those. But other than that, let's go to Stormwind and check out the loot. All right, guys, here we are. My favorite part of the video. In Stormwind, we can go over the loot, but real quick, you can see we got 272 of the Raging Fire Souls and 228 of the Storming Wind Ripper. I honestly do plan on going back there and doing the Waters and the Earths just for science and completionist sake. But for now, obviously I did prioritize on the Fire Souls because motes of fire are worth actually the most out of any mote on my server. So let's check this out. Beautiful little haul today. Obviously, I'm going to make all of these motes into primals. They sell more as primals, but let's just get right into this. As you can see, we got 135 motes of fire, 122 motes of air. Can't wait to see how much money we get for those. Super excited because I've been respecking and buying blacksmithing stuff like a madman. So definitely good to actually have some gold. 2 essences of fire, essences of air. This makes me feel like I'm farming in classic again. And then a bunch of greens, way more greens than I thought, actually. As far as elementals go, you usually don't get too many greens, but here you can see we actually got a bunch. So that's awesome. None of them are really crazy, honestly. Like, wow, an axe with 53 spirit. That's super helpful. But we got this necklace might sell for like 20 gold. I think the necklace is pretty good. 80 stamina cloth robe can be pretty neat. But as far as the greens go, nothing too memorable. So moving on over to the vendorables, you can see we are at 0 copper. They're elementals. They don't drop any raw gold. But when we vendor all of these grays, we get up to, wow. Oh, okay, that's actually surprising. 79 gold, 21 silver, 72 copper. That's actually a nice chunk of change for an elemental farm. I mean, I'm very pleased with that. All right, this is going to feel really good. Ready? Nice. Oh, yeah, that's satisfying right there for sure. For sure. Nice. All right, so we got 13 primal fires, 12 primal airs. Let's go ahead and throw up all the other stuff first. 14 silver for essences of air, 30 silver for essences of fire. God, I remember in classic the amount of money I made off those things. Motes of fire are at, wow, we're only at 172 each right now. It's kind of cheap. If I was doing this, I would probably wait until they went back up a little bit. But obviously that's going to vary from server to server. So for these greens today, I'm going to go like 8 gold for most of them. I'm going to do 20 for this necklace, because this is actually a really solid necklace. As well as this ring, but the rings are cheap. Maybe people are just done leveling and a lot of greens are dropping down in price. But either way, you guys know me. This axe is going to sell. Who am I kidding? Either way, you guys know me. I like to at least try. So what I do is I put things up for sale for relatively cheap, always undercutting, obviously, and then I disenchant what doesn't sell. My main character, my warrior, is an enchanter. So if you're ever curious about what I do with greens that don't sell, like these arcane protection gloves, let's face it, probably aren't going to sell. Just know that they usually get turned into dust, and dust and shards and stuff. They always sell easily, so no fret there. But either way, primal airs, come on, big money. 15 each, not bad. I'm gonna do 15.99. I'm actually gonna do 16.99. I'm sure somebody's gonna want it, so perfect. Lots of gold off those, and then the fires, we want 20 gold each. Come on, 18 gold each, 17 gold. All right, I'll take it. So we're actually gonna make it 18 anyway, because I don't mind waiting a day or two for these to sell. So nice, tons of money there. Obviously, very happy to see it, and that's a big chunk of change. I'm not even gonna put this axe up because let's not kid ourselves. It's not gonna sell. Guys, if you're looking for an extremely good gold per hour with high competition, admittingly, I think the Elemental Platue, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give it a 7. The only drawbacks are Horde are super bloodthirsty, and you're gonna have competition. But yesterday I got home at like 2 in the morning, and that's when I finished it up, and I only had like one other guy there, and it was so smooth. The gold was just flowing. It literally feels like you're just printing gold out there. But if there's a lot of competition, you may as well forget it. I mean, to be honest, if you're playing on a realm like Faralina or Whitemane or something, I'm not going to bullshit you, man. You're going to have a really hard time getting that spot to yourself. But if you can, the money definitely flows. So, solid gold farming spot for me. If you have any ideas for spots, let me know in the comments below. I'm going to start pumping out the 500 kill videos more and more. So, I would love to get some more recommendations of what you guys want to see. I might start doing polls or whatever, but I'm really starting to ramble. So, real quick, guys, I want to say thank you so much for watching. I know WoW is in like a weird state. People are quitting. People are taking breaks. They're giving up on the game or whatever, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not giving up. I've just had a lot of shit start happening in real life. I moved out a couple months ago, and I've had my life has just fucking been pretty crazy the last few weeks. So that's why I haven't been uploading and playing as much as I'd like to. But I promise you guys, I'm not gonna quit. No matter what, I'm here to kill things over and over and over for your guys' entertainment, and that shit's not stopping. It's gonna go on and on and on and on and on until everything in Outlands is dead. But I might just be a little bit slower than I used to be. So please forgive me for that. But holy shit, I'm really starting to ramble. So thank you so much for watching. Feel free to hit the Twitch link in the description. I do most of these farms live over on Twitch. I'm going to be streaming some PvP today. So head on over to Twitch if you want to come chill. And yeah, we have a good time over there. We shoot the shit, we meme around. And yeah, it's a good time. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is BarakGage. Good luck on your farms. Don't you quit. And I will see you guys in the next one.